Message for you, my lord. More things to deliver. Goodbye.
I have a one, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
I am simply looking for some of your father in you. That is all.
Leave me alone.
You hear about a note? Maybe we have some things we can talk about.
Just see the conversation stays civil. If this is a trap,
Zevran, is it? You are Talisan's responsibility. Other crows may try to kill you, but in my eyes, you're already dead. So, you are of no notice. But the warden here, he is of great interest to me. Ferelden is a busy place. Blight, civil war, other mayhem. Lots of people not getting along. Sometimes they really don't get along. Maybe want to do something about it. The people that handle that sort of thing can get real busy. You could say that. Not many people we can turn to. So, someone that's crossed our path and lived, well, maybe they could help out. Make some coin. Everyone wins. I hand you a scroll. You read it, you learn about someone interesting. If you find out something happens to him, something unfortunate, then if we talk again, I give you money for letting me know. You don't like what's on the scroll, don't do anything. Maybe he has an accident and someone else tells me all about it. There you go. Makes for fine reading.
you're a cautious little weasel, Ignacio. What's your angle? If you're playing us false...
My dance is not for you. I need to be real honest sometimes. And I can say I haven't asked anyone to do anything. I've just given someone something interesting to read.
And you think that will save your hide when they nail it to a wall?
You are already dead in my eyes, Horsan. Take care that I don't learn otherwise. If that's all, luck be to you.
By order of the new Earl of Denerim, no one is to enter the alienage. There's been an elven uprising. Knife-ears even have the gall to attack the Earl's only son. Killed him in cold blood. With the whole Urian family dead, the regent appointed Rendon Howe of Amaranthine the new Earl of Denerim. First thing he did was lead a purge of the alienage. It's a mess in there. When things are put back in order, the gates will be reopened. Now on your way. The alienage is closed. Be on your way.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. Won't find better.
Enemies approaching. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. Stay still. This should be easy enough. Right. On it. Right. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. Right. On it.
You will learn! Fear me!
This should be easy enough. Let's get started. As you wish. On it.
I think that's all of them, yes?
It wasn't so bad.
I grew up in a place such as this. They say you can never go home again, but for 10 silvers an hour, you can get pretty close.
Tell your captain that our deal is now ironclad.
playing games,
That scamp Kylon sent you, right? Glad he hasn't forgotten about us. The mercenaries are right there. If you'll hear about other things, just speak up.
Someone needs to put you in your place.
Turn around and walk, stranger. This affair is for White Falcons only. Get a load of this guard. You're telling us what to do? You have a point there. Man, let's clear out. Don't want to get on Locane's bad side, do we?
Tell Kylon I owe him one. Welcome to the Pearl. I'm Sanga, the proprietor. Have a seat, get comfortable, and tell me what you need. Every one of my people here is a skilled craftsman, and don't let anyone tell you different. You'll have to go one at a time, I'm afraid. Our rooms aren't quite big enough to share between so many. But we can discuss that in a moment. So what would you like me to show you? The men or the women? Or some of both, if you prefer.
Finish.
I could have handled it. Thanks. I think I...
I'm unable to do that.
Another Grey Warden supporter.
Not just a supporter, Payton. That's a Grey Warden. He's the one Arl Howe is looking for.
Our trap landed a Warden? You've got one chance to surrender. For what it's worth, I believe you. Not that I particularly care. We're not common guards, Warden. We're Howe's elite. Shavra, Tennant, and Jarvie, let's kill ourselves a Warden.
Enemies approaching!
Really not alone.
Now we get our hands.
As you wish.
I am your king.
Let's get started. Right. This could be easy enough. No mercy! and undone.
Yes. What? Is it customary where you're from to give complete strangers questioning looks? Isabella, if you had spent any time here or on the docks, you would know. Isabella commands the crew on the Siren's call. She is a remarkable woman, and as you saw, quite formidable. She calls herself a duelist, but you cannot pay me enough to duel her. I'm not so stupid as those two. You should ask Isabella. I do not know how to explain. They call me Cassavir. I'm first mate on Captain Isabella's ship. More than this, you do not need to know. You are surprised. Isabella is no ordinary woman. Isabella commands the crew on the Siren's call. She is a remarkable woman, and as you saw, quite formidable. She calls herself a duelist, but you cannot pay me enough to duel her. I'm not so stupid as those two. Did you not see? They wanted money back. Some of them never learn. If Isabella consents to play a game with you, it's an honor. You do not ask for compensation if you lose. Isabella commands the crew on the Siren's call. She is a remarkable woman, and as you saw, quite formidable. She calls herself a duelist, but you cannot pay me enough to duel her. I'm not so stupid as those two.
And look who we have here. Come to apologize for leaving me bereft of my lord husband and then vanishing without a trace.
You know it was just business, Isabella. Business that turned out well for you, I see. You inherited the ship, I take it.
I suppose I never did like the greasy bastard, and the Siren treats me far better than she ever did him.
Indeed. This is Isabella, Queen of the Eastern Seas and the sharpest blade in Lomerin. And Isabella, my dear, you will no doubt be amused to discover that I am traveling with a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Charmed. I assume you saw that little drama, and none of these poor brutes has ever proven a match for me. They are too clumsy and predictable. I fight with quickness and wit, rather than with brute force and strength. I call myself a duelist because I honed my skills in duels with warriors I encountered over the years. An unusual request, coming from a fearsome slayer of Darkspawn. I am flattered that you wish to learn from me, sweet thing. It will take you years of practice to achieve true mastery of the style, but I can teach you the basics. I do, however, wish to get to know my potential student better. So we shall call for a drink, and you will honor me with a game. Do you have something else in mind? Have you ever played Wicked Grace? It is easy to learn, but difficult to master. You must watch your opponent's moves as carefully as your own. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to? Very well. There. That should be sufficient. 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. Is it my turn again? Please, keep your hands to yourself. Ha! The Angel of Death card. The game is over. We must show our hands. Ah, quite a good hand, sweet thing. Perhaps enough to best a lesser player. I have 4 knights. Roses, ages, sacrifice, and wisdom. It beats your hand. Still undefeated after all these years. Will I never meet my match? Not so fast, sweet thing. I'm not sure I know you yet. Come. Another game? Ah, you're a good sport. Another game then. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to? Good. Go ahead then. Are you done yet? 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. Oh! I think this card will come in handy. Please, keep your hands to yourself. Ha! The Angel of Death card. The game is over. We must show our hands. Ah, quite a good hand, sweet thing. Perhaps enough to best a lesser player. Serpents of Deceit and Avarice, Songs of Temerity and Mercy. Not a great hand, but I still win. Still undefeated after all these years. Will I never meet my match? Now, there's no need for such petty accusations. You are simply an inexperienced player. You will get better with practice. Fair enough. I will be here should you wish to play again.
Welcome back. What can I get for you, honey? Come again.
I was hoping I'd find you. I heard about the Pearl. I don't know how, but you got them to leave with no fuss at all. The Pearl's workers will...
Nobody gives orders to my men but me. A little lesson in respect is in order.
I see. Don't bother sparing these louts. Things are about to get messy.
Enemies approaching! This is... Does it just feel to you actually think you have a chance? It's either you or me, and it's gonna be me. Right.
I am your death!
Time for some fun!
Time for a little bloodletting, I see.
As you wish.
And people actually voluntarily attack you. Are they just stupid? Here's the payment I promised. I might have more work if you're interested. But I'm heading back to the market district. Back alleys are just too dangerous for me.
Warden senses
The more
tingling.
fun to be had.
They're getting sloppy. You had it coming. Right. Let's get started. On your guard. This should be easy.
Aha, a point.
On it. Show me what you got.
Let's grab some glory!
Right. Let's make this quick, shall we? I'm unable to do that.
Yes? All right, let me take a look. Why? What did he do to deserve this?
I sense something drawing
The ones
near.
that killed Roz. Get him!
Only one shall stand!
Cross me and you
This should be easy enough. Too slow! As you wish. It's either you or me, and it's gonna be me!
No mercy!
Let's get started. It is done. Our continued friendship is guaranteed.
You! We're about to send the boys to hunt you down! Boss says kill him!
I sense something drawing near.
No mercy.
On it. This should be easy enough. Right.
Delightful!
Let's get started. Right. This should be easy enough. Task complete. On to the next.
With this, you seal your guild's success.
Yes? Oh? What was this about? How sad it is to see a Grey Warden manipulated. But I have no time to straighten this out for you. Men, let's teach the Grey Warden a lesson about trust.
Be wary.
Great. No wonder the doctor.
Show me what you got!
Another battle!
On it. Finished. Trap! Enemies approaching! Right.
I am your
Are you with? Let's get started.
Begin the onslaught! I am done with that one.
On it. Show me what you got! On your guard!
Let us end this!
This should be easy.
Cross me and you shall pay!
Let's get started. Excellent!
Tear them apart!
Of course. As you like. That wasn't so bad.
Enemies approaching! On it. Right. Let's get started. As you wish. Right, this should be easy enough. Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance? Warden senses tingling. As you wish.
Iron Lord!
Right. Let's get started. Calm down! Defend yourself! As you wish. Right. It is done. This should be easy enough. Here we go! Let's get started. Right. As you wish. Done and done. This should be easy enough.
Watch now.
Is that all you've got? Finished. Task complete. On to the next. Trap! On it. Right. As you wish. Stay still! Right. This should be easy enough. As you wish. Let's get started. Right. This should be easy enough. On it.
Oh, this should be good.
As you wish.
Too easy.
Right.
Run while you can. Begin the onslaught. Wipe them out. Oh, this should be good.
I hope someone was pissed.
Let's get started. On it. Let's get started. This should be easy enough. Right. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. On it. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. No mercy! As you wish. On it. Right. This should be easy enough.
Watch now.
Let's get started. Fear is your weakness. No. As you wish. Right. Let's get started. Come now. Bring yourself. On it. As you wish. Let's get started. Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance? Right. Finished.
I know not how you have survived thus far. Is it luck or providence? No matter. You will not survive this!
We are not alone. Really not alone.
You win.
Your time to die!
On it. Let's get started.
Oh, another battle it is!
men are the work of our Maker.
Those stung with 100 arrows, those suffering from ailments both great and small, his heart was strong, and he moved on.
Cursed by the Maker. Those who bring harm. The Maker does not dwell here. As there is but one world, one life, one death.
The client is very pleased. Come back soon.
Good to see you back. I've got complaints in the Nord Noble Tavern that some mercenaries have invaded. Nothing violent has happened. The sellswords are probably just disturbing the noble's rarefied conversation. Just drum the louts out of there. The barkeep doesn't mind some blood, or sport, as she called it. Captain said Denerim won't miss a few dead mercenaries. Do what you will, and good luck. Whatever you do, just don't make things worse.
What can I get you, stranger? What can I get you, stranger?
What are you looking at? We're the Crimson Oars. Complaints? We have good coin, and we're breaking none of your laws. I spit on your complaints.
You see, this is why we called the guard. Causing a ruckus, they are.
We happen to like the ale better here, the wine too. Less vomit on the floor. So long as we're paying, they're serving! Ha ha! Ha ha! You may have a point. Barwoman, you and your women are too old and shriveled. Too many damn clothes, right, boys? Ha ha ha! Oars, we go to the docks. Let's find us some wenches!
Good job clearing those louts out.
Think of it, Zevran. Stumbled into a most delightful possibility for your future.
Oh, are you dispensing professional advice now?
It simply occurs to me that if, say, Alistair were to become King of Ferelden, he may have need of someone of your talents.
From what I know of the fellow, it seems there would be a fair difference between what he needed and what he cared to make use of.
If Alistair becomes king, it would certainly not be through any brilliance on his part. Whoever puts him there, now there's the one who will need you.
Now that's an interesting thought. You've such a devious mind, my dear. Why have we not made love as of yet?
For what purpose? I would sooner stab you in the face than let you touch me, elf.
And somehow that makes the idea even more intriguing.
A little bird told me one of Logan's friends had an accident. Terribly unfortunate. You might want to look in the chest behind me. There might be something of interest.
Edwina sends her thanks for getting rid of the Crimson Oars. Mind you, she's disappointed there was no fighting. Here's payment. You've helped out a great deal. I have something for you. The Market District is a whole sight better because of what you've done for us. I know this may not be much, but it's an extra thanks. A lot of folks swallow whatever lies are fed to them, but us believers will try and spread word about you and the Wardens. Thanks. Thanks for the help you've given. Unfortunately, I have more headaches to deal with. Thanks for the help you've given. Unfortunately, I have more headaches to deal with.